Good morning, this is Indu Sharma from Suraj Group of Institutions, Rewari, and today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 5, Separation of Substances. Now, there are many instances when we notice a substance being separated from a mixture of materials. In our daily life, we can see in our surrounding, at our home, in our kitchen also, कि we generally separate the different kind of substances from a mixture. एक mixture में से हम अलग अलग type के substances को separate करते हैं by different kinds of methods. Such as tea leaves are separated from the liquid with a strainer while preparing the tea. This also you generally see in your kitchen कि after preparation of the tea we generally pour it into the cup with the help of a strainer, in which the tea leaves or the tea seeds become separated out with the help of the strainer. Now here also you can see separation of tea leaves with a strainer. Now grain is separated from the stalks while harvesting. During the time of harvesting of the food crops, जो grain होता है that is also separated from the stalk. Milk or curd is churned to separate the butter. Most of the things you generally see in your kitchen or at your home or in your surroundings. कि while preparation of the butter or the ghee, the milk or the curd is churned for some time and then we can get the butter. As we learned in chapter 3, we gin the cotton to separate its seed from the fiber. In chapter 3 also, from fiber to fabric, we have seen there is a ginning process in which with the cotton, in which the seeds are separated from the cotton fibers. Now perhaps you might have eaten salted दलिया और पोहा. आपने अपने घर में दलिया या पोहा भी यूज़ किया है या ईट किया है. If you found that it had chilies in it, if your mother has added chili in it, then you may have carefully taken them out before eating. तो आप क्या करते हो, उसमें से जो चिली होती है that is clearly visible to you, तो आप उसमें से, अगर आप चिली नहीं खाते हो या आपको मिर्च लगती है तो आप उसमें से उस चिली को टेक आउट कर देते हो बाय द simple process of hand picking, right? Suppose you are given a basket containing mangoes and guava and asked to separate them. If you are given a basket with two fruits, mangoes and guava, and you are asked to separate them, you can simply do that. What would you do? Pick out the one kind and place them in a separate container, right? Seems easy, but what if the material we want to separate are much smaller? However, these fruits are somewhat bigger in size, so we can easily separate them out. But if the substances which have to be separated is very small in size, then it will be a difficult task for us to do. So imagine you are given a glass of sand with salt mixed in it. अगर आपको एक ग्लास दिया गया है which contains sand as well as salt, and you are asked to separate the sand and the salt. Can you imagine to separate? We can't even imagine कि we can separate a mixture of salt and sand, and impossible even to think of separating salt from this mixture by picking out the grains of sand by hand. But why would we need to separate substances like this at all? तो हमें ज़रूरत क्या है substances को separate करने की? See activity 1. देखिए, in this column here on the extreme left, here is a separation process. In the middle one, the purpose for which we do the separation, हम किस लिए separation कर रहे हैं, and at the extreme right corner, what do we do with the separated components? हमने separated components के साथ क्या किया? So firstly, if you see the separation process 1, separate the stones from rice. If we are given a task to separate the stone from the rice, then what is the purpose for this? To separate two different but useful components, right? And we throw the solid components. जो stones हैं, we simply just put in our hands and throw it away because they are useless. Second, churning of milk to obtain butter. मिल्क को या कर्ड को चर्न किया जाता है टू ऑब्टेन बटर और घी. क्यों किया जाता है? टू रिमूव नॉन यूजफुल कंपोनेंट्स. only just to obtain the butter or milk, and we throw away the impurities. And last but not the least, separate tea leaves. We have just seen it. Why we do this? To separate or to remove the impurities or harmful substances or components. Because we cannot eat the tea seeds or tea leaves, we just want to have only pure liquid tea. That's why we do this, and we use both the components. Now we see that before we use a substance, we need to separate harmful or non useful substances that may be mixed in it. Whenever जब भी हम कोई substance use करते हैं, then maybe it may be pure or it may be not pure. So it's our duty or it's our responsibility, it's our need to separate the non useful or harmful substances from that substance or that material. Right? We will consume only the useful or beneficial substance only. Sometimes we separate even useful components if we need to use them separately. और कई बार हम useful components को भी separate करते हैं अगर हमें वो separately use करना है तो. The substances to be separated may be particles of different size and materials. जो substances separate किए जाते हैं that may be differ in size, right, and material. They may be solid, liquid or even gas. वो solid भी हो सकता है, liquid या फिर कोई gas. So how do we separate the substances mixed together? If they have so many different properties. अगर एक किसी mixture में अलग अलग substances हैं, each having different properties, then it will also become a task that how we will separate these substances having different properties. So there are different methods of separation based upon that. कि we will discuss some simple methods of separating substances that are mixed together. You may come across some of these methods being used in day-to-day activities. इनमें से बहुत सारे methods हैं, as I already told you, कि that we have generally see at our home, at our kitchen, in our surrounding also. So first, being always we should have a scientific opinion, and the first thing is observation. We should observe the things. What are the things? How they are changes. So please make a keen observation in your surrounding. Now the first method is hand picking. What happens in hand picking? Hand picking मतलब हाथ से कोई चीज़ को, कोई impurity को pick करना. Activity number 2 is bring a bucket of grain purchased from a shop to the classroom. एक पैकेट grain लेके आइए अपने classroom में. These are all activity based. Now spread the grain on a sheet of paper. पेपर पे spread कीजिए. Now do you find only one kind of grain on the sheet of the paper? क्या आपको एक ही तरह के seeds मिलेंगे? Are there pieces of stones, husk, broken grains or particles of any other grain in it? क्या उसमें कुछ stone होंगे, कुछ husk होंगे, या फिर कोई broken grain का piece, या फिर किसी other grain का particle, right? Now remove with your hand the pieces of stone. We can easily remove the pieces of stone, husk or other grain if it is there in that mixture by simply picking up with our fingers. This method is known as hand picking, और इस method को क्या कहा जाता है? Hand picking. And it can be used for separating slightly larger sized impurities like pieces of dirt, stone and husk from the wheat, rice or pulses. जैसे कि dirt है, stone है या फिर husk है wheat grains में, rice में या pulses में, तो we can easily pick them with our fingers and throw them away. The quantity of such impurities is usually not very large. और सबसे बड़ी बात, the most important thing that these impurities are always present in a small amount. In such situations, we find that hand picking is a convenient method of separating substance. So इसलिए हम कह सकते हैं, you can say that hand picking जो है, it is the most convenient method, most easiest method of separating the substance. In this figure also, one man is there. There is a heap of grains, and he is just picking out the stones or husk or other food grains material by picking in his finger and throw it away. So this was all about hand picking. Rest we will do in the next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.